Yu-Gi-Oh has evolved a lot through the years, so much so it seems intimidating to returning players or people trying out this game for the first time. When I returned to this game in 2021, I was fortunate enough to have kept all my cards and had enough to make a deck. Not a good deck, but a deck nonetheless. But I wanted to see what the game would be like if I started from scratch, with a monster a Yu-Gi boomer like me would probably get behind. I'm starting over with my favorite card of all time to try to crawl my way to competitive success while also limiting myself to trades and cards I pull from packs. So I'm officially starting from scratch. Last week we were able to finally pull an Mseti. 1 down, 2 to go. But this week we need to try to build the best deck we possibly can. And to do that, we need to open some packs. So, a few things. One, Apple is a piece of shit. Because I used an iPhone to record these, and I was trying to record the pack opening, and I got to where I opened the first pack and it was a King Sark. Cool and dandy, but in the midst of middle recording, phone storage got full, and so I was like, okay, let me remove some footage. Long story short, Apple's a piece of shit, and it deleted the first part of this thing. So thanks, Apple, for making such a shitty video recording thing. Anyway, first pack we got a King Sark. Sorry I couldn't get the rest of it. You're just gonna have to believe me. It's aggravating. As a content creator, I want to get the best quality I can get. And right now, for the price, iPhone is the best quality camera I can get for the price, because it's 4K. And Apple's a piece of shit when it comes to getting stuff from Apple to non-Apple things. So we get another seed-spitting tree. That's great. And now I'm a little pissed off at it, and it's showing in this video. And the only thing that can make me happy after dealing with what I just had to deal with is either an Mseti or an SP Lomas. Can we get either of those, please? Armor Force, not even close to what I need. Alright, halfway through, please. After the hell that Apple has given to me, can I please pull another Mseti? Can I get Mseti number 2, please? Cursed Bride Doll. I'll continue to open Age of Overlord up until YCS to try to get this Mseti. So please. Oh shit. I saw a link. Oh, you had me so excited. Last one, come on. And if you're wondering if I got that issue resolved, no. The iPhone I use as a camera is currently overheated, so I'm having to use my personal iPhone. So there's that. Simple Explosive Doom. Ken, come on, please. Another Quebsnef. Not even close to what we need. We pulled super, 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 and a single ultra being King Sarcophagus. If we ever get anybody at all who's willing to trade an Mseti for just random ag-off stuff that's still kind of good, we are set. But until then, I don't know anybody who's willing to trade an Mseti for a King Sark, because if they're trading the Mseti, odds are they've already got the King Sark. Nothing we can use in pulls, but we were able to trade for a terraforming, so we can finally, reliably, try using Imperial Tomb. I've been thinking here lately, I've been using this deck box and my mat for a long time now, and I think for the series, it's about time I get an upgrade. All I gotta do is wait for the mailman. Doorbell?
Oh boy, I hope you also got my shipment of King Cobras in. Thank you.
Golly, oh yeah, it's all good. So the deck list, we do finally have enough changes in here, I believe, to warrant a full deck list. I also want to kind of recap what we have outside of just one if something gets popped. So for now, we're still running Too Happy. Onto the Lightsworn engine, we are running 3 copies of Raiden as always. We are running 2 copies of Lumina and 3 copies of Charge of the Light Brigade. Basically, these are just helpful ways to get cards into the graveyard. Raiden is a tuner, so if we have a level 8 and Raiden on field, we can so easily go into Geomath Final Sigma. So that is why they are here, and yeah, it's just it gets cards that we want in the grave, into the grave, and leads into an annoying card that our opponent then has to deal with. Next up, these are the hand traps we are running. We are running 3 Ghost Spell and 2 Draw and Lockbird. Where the meta is right now, I believe it is more worth keeping Ghost Spell in the main as opposed to the side, and just keeping Ash Blossoms in the side, and just, you know, cutting our losses game 1. We played ourselves, we'll get them in the second half. So that's that. Draw and Lockbird is just a good shutdown card. We might go to 3 of these. We might try to find someone who's trading one off and get a third one. Just so we can run 3 and maybe even ditch that second Happy for a third Draw and Lockbird, or even get rid of a Charge of the Light Brigade for a third Draw and Lockbird. But we'll just have to see. Right now, running 2 is not the end of the world and not the worst thing to be doing. Next up, these are just some good cards that are good to have. 1 Gen and 1 Ken. We used to run 3 Gen. I opted to run 1 Ken just because it's more, it's just, we're only going to use this strategy 1 time, and there's better cards in the deck to run other than 3 Gen. So I decided to cut it down to 1. 2 copies of Lightning Storm for back row hate. 1 copy of Foolish Burial to get our monsters that we want in the grave, like Cypher, into the grave much faster. 1 copy of Card Destruction, so if we have just a handful of cards that we don't want to see in our hand but rather in the grave, Card Destruction, pitch everything, draw the same number of cards. Foolish Burial for Ash Hate, and a single copy of Trade-In. I actually went back and I found this in the community bulk, like I did that Soul Exchange back in the previous episode. So I'm really glad this is a really good find. Level 8s, which are all the Horus monsters. You pitch a level 8 and you just draw 2. It pretty much acts as another extender and a pot of greed for us. Moving on to the extra deck, we have 1 copy of Geomath Final Sigma. He's the only single monster we are running. That's the only single monster we can get out right now. But he's a good one, unaffected as long as he's in the extra monster zone, and it's just an annoying thing for our opponent to deal with. For our links, we're running 1 Dark Charmer, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, and 1 Saruja. As soon as we can get like an access code or a SP, Saruja will probably be taken out. But it's just another good card. Nightmare Unicorn's removal. Dark is able to get us our opponent's dark monsters from their grave. So if we run into a branded player, it's going to give us a plethora of dark monsters to just take. And so long as they don't have a branded monster or a bestial in their hand to ruin our plans, it's going to be pretty nifty for us. On to the XZs. This makes up the rest of our extra deck. We are running 1 Zombie Vampire. Vampire effect. Each of us go to top 4. I'm special summon a monster to my side of the field. If it's my opponent's, it's a level 8. King Darunix, he is a monster board wipe, destroys all monsters. And if we have Final Sigma on board, he does not get rid of Final Sigma. So now we have 2 3k beat 6 that our opponent has to deal with. We're running 1 Zeus and run Typhon, Zeus's evil twin brother. Both of these are really good. It is very situational what we would need to go into, but I think Typhon right now is more important than Zeus. There's a lot of 3k beaters that are Omni Negates, non-target pop, non-target removal, just the whole 9 yards. So I think he is better off for us to have than Zeus most of the time. Zeus is just great for, like, we need a board wipe. We're running 1 number 97, 1 number 100. We have proven it before. Sometimes to win a game, you just need a big beat stick. And to get number 100 out, we're running not 1, but 2 copies of number 38. Number 38 is a good card in general just because it is a once per turn spell negate and attaches to it as material. So rather than just opting to do the 1, going into number 100, I opted to put 2 in here in case we summon 1, but then we still need to summon number 100. So we have put 2 in here for that very reason. And now what I call the oddballs. These are cards that we're probably not going to see in game, but wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to see. We are running 1 copy of Abyss Dweller, 1 Coach King Giant Trainer, and 1 Giant Eyes or Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. 3 level 8s, it is a once per turn target pop a monster, thrice per turn draw a card, so that's a draw 3, and this just keeps our opponent from using their graveyard effects. Unfortunately, it is rank 4, not rank 8, so and the only level 4 we have in the deck is Raiden. So if we have 2 Raidens on field still, we are in trouble. So we just needed something to keep our opponent from using their graveyard effects. That's literally the reason why this guy is in here. And then finally, the side deck, we are running 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Ash is just a good card. It is a staple. You need to run Ash Blossom, in my full honest opinion. We are running it in the side. If things change in the meta, we might just run it in the main and put Ghost Bow on the side. I don't know, it just depends on if Konami releases a ban list before YCS. Next we are running 2 Gundarlas, level 8 removal. Kaijus are the best form of removal in the game in my opinion. The only downside is it gives your opponent a monster, but if you can get over it or if you can get rid of it, it's one of the best forms of removal. 2 copies of Dark Ruler No More. Sure, our opponent doesn't get to take battle damage the turn we activate this, but sometimes it is more important to deal with the problem and take them out game 2 as opposed to just try to go for game on that turn. So all in all, this is a great card to run. 2 copies of Infinite Impermanence. If we don't have a card on the field, it is a hand trap. It is a column unable to use spell and trap. It's just great. Excuse me. It's just a great card overall. It is almost mandatory to run a Imperm in a deck if you're not running cards that are just full of negates. So this is an actually really nice card to have. 2 copies of Evenly Matched. This is Fuck You, the card. At the end of the battle phase, your opponent has to pick cards onto the cards you have. So worst case scenario, if your opponent has 1 boss monster that's really driving you crazy, but they have multiple cards on board, Kaiju them, go into battle, end the battle, evenly matched from hand. Then you can make your plays in main 2 and try to take them out during the second turn. 1 copy of Tikaboo. A lot of cards right now are using the same attribute or type. This card makes it so you can have 1 of each. The Horus engine are all different types and attributes, so this card works really well in this engine. And the only thing that would might take this over is a summon limit, and even then, we probably still keep a Tikaboo in and just take out the Imperms or even the Dark Ruler No More in exchange for a summon limit. Next up, 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster because back row hate. And then finally, we got 2 copies of Soul Release. When I went back to the community book, somebody had dropped in another Soul Release, so now we're running 2. I might take these out for summon limit because you don't want to plan for 1 deck because you could just screw yourself over immensely doing that. So I would much rather just take these out for a summon limit, but unfortunately we don't have a summon limit right now. So this is what we got. But yeah, that is the deck in all of its glory. Hopefully we'll be able to get some wins tonight. So let's just see what we can get. Today's featured match is against Eric and his Goaty Runic deck. He recently got 5th place in Regionals, so I know he's no pushover. So without further ado, it's time to duel.
You say you're going first?
Yep.
Alrighty.
You taking draw phase?
No.
Draw phase. Curses summon?
Yep.
Effect. Pay cost to add a runic fit spell?
Yep.
Trying to get life. Counting.
On resolution.
We are in draw phase.
On draw phase.
Standby main phase.
Yes.
We will activate phone.
Yep.
Activate tip to search.
Okay.
That's a bad idea. Oh well. And you mill top one.
I mill top one.
Yeah.
Okay. And on resolution, we will draw.
Chain one fountain, which will not resolve because I'm slow. Is the card I hope in here? No, it's not. I will pass.
Draw for turn. Stand by in the main.
Yep.
Charge of the Light Brigade. I send the top 3 cards from deck to grave, and I get to add a level 4 lower light sword.
Yeah, it's banished.
Oh,
Banished
this
face
one
out.
is? Okay. Alright. So am I good to search?
Yes.
Alright. It is a level 4 lower light sworn. I will add Lumina.
That is.
Next, I will normal Raiden. Raiden effect to mill the top 2, and if I mill a light sworn, he gains 200.
Chain curses. Target, it's going to negate, and then you banish the top 3.
Negate and banish the top 3. Okay.
Anything on reds?
Nope.
Already found effect to put back 3 and draw 3.
Put back 3 and draw 3?
Yes.
Okay.
These are good. Card top.
Alrighty. We are going to Monster Reborn,
Target.
targeting the Domitef.
Target the Domitef?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Domitef. Synchro. Going into Geomath.
He's unaffected.
Am I good?
You're good.
On your battle?
Sure.
3k into Runic.
Chain Slumber. Target Hugan. So next time it will be destroyed by battle or card effect it's not, and then you banish the top 3.
Okay. 3. And I will simply pass turn to you.
We'll draw for turn. Unaffected while the extra monsters level.
Yep.
So I have to get a bigger number. Alright. Tip to search and draw for this.
Yep.
Any counters?
Nope.
Attempt to fountain effect.
Yep.
Right up. Yes, you banished one. I don't play these cards. Okay.
So you want this thing, Christ.
Can I read Sigma?
Yeah.
He doubles damage, not attack. Alright. On normal summon Posses.
Yep.
Special Keef.
Okay.
I control a fish.
Okay.
Synchro 6 into Ediampos.
Okay.
Ediampos effect to banish a level 6 or lower fish from deck.
Okay.
Banishing wherever he is. Crises. Effects I'll banish for cost and he'll special himself back.
Okay.
Effect to add a fish and then banish fish from hand or grave.
Yep.
Or for hand or field.
Okay.
Shift. Banish the shift.
And on resolution. Draw a card.
Okay. Oh no. Droplet to summon.
Droplet to summon. Can I read droplet?
It's just gonna special overnight.
Yep, that works.
I don't know how to do that. This is fine. Move to battle phase.
Yep.
Battle phase. Pass turn.
We're off for turn. Stand by in the main.
In standby phase, effective shift to bring itself back.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
And still in standby, effective passes to bring itself back.
Yep.
We may continue.
Into the main phase.
Yep.
King Sarcophagus.
On activation, chain destruction, target to destroy.
Can I read chain destruction real quick?
And they banish top 4.
Yep. Why are you? What? What? Why are you?
He's playing it different.
What? Why are you in there? That's my bad. I will set 1. Enter battle.
4 while in main phase.
Yep.
Effect 2 quick synchro.
Yep.
Yeah, he's skating. Even harder.
House Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Ask an effect. I'll banish him and banish him.
Yep.
Effect. I'll banish and he'll special himself back.
Go spell.
It's specialing from banished.
But you have to banish for cost, right?
It banishes for cost, not effect.
Okay. Yeah.
And still while in main, in response to the summon,
No.
effect of Hoppier, I'll target him and I'll special this from hand and then immediately synchro summon.
Okay. Okay. Still in battle phase.
Yep.
Is he still currently 21?
He is.
I'm gonna swing in 21.
This is fine.
Dealing 18.
Yep.
Pass turn.
During the end phase, we'll tip to add.
Yeah.
And you'll banish the top 1. On res, attempt found effective to put back 3 and draw 3.
Go spell.
Sure. Proceeding to end phase, by hair top. Draw turn.
Yep.
Standby main phase.
Yep.
Believe I have a battle phase to work with. Oh no. Draw, standby, effect bring itself back.
Yep. Yep.
Synchro 4
Yep.
into official.
Yep.
Activate curses to special.
Yep.
On res, we will fountain effect.
Yep.
And I have not searched anything. Synchro into White Whale.
Yep.
Effective shift to boost his attack and banish himself for cost.
Okay.
Then I will pass my turn. Or move battle phase, skip battle phase, and phase.
Okay. Draw for turn. Stand by in the main.
Yep.
Battle.
Yep.
Math mech into Orwell.
Sure. Effect seal destroyed to banish a water and grave for cost. We'll banish him, and he can bring himself back.
Okay.
Effect because he was banished to banish. Ask him for cost and bring himself back.
Yep.
We'll go effect chain 1 to add fish to banish fish. Effect chain 2 to banish for cost and special himself.
Yep.
Banish.
Pass turn to you.
Card tap before draw phase. Draw print. Stamina inches. Now I have back phase. Move to battle phase. He has more than enough.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1400 X.
And then this will be game.
Yep.
Woodland. Stand by main phase.
Yep.
Right after
Slumber to summon.
Yep.
Normal summon.
Mm-hmm.
Synchro 6.
Yep.
Into Eriampos. Eriampos effect to banish a elliptical efficient effect.
I'll imperm.
Sure. Set 1. And I don't know how that works. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Stand by in the main. King Sark.
On King Sark activation, we will Cosmic.
Okay. King Sark.
On King Sark activation, Chain Hoppier.
Okay.
Targeting to immediately synchro summon with it.
Okay.
Training 1, it's going to banish itself and add a fish with a lower level than it. Chain 2, I'll target it to banish and this to banish.
Okay.
So that's right. Yeah. Add fish. Effective Ask Hand to banish for cost and special himself.
Okay.
Effective Zep because he was banished to special himself.
Okay.
And we will not Zep effect to synchro.
Okay.
I could. No. No zip effect.
No zip effect. Okay. King Sark.
Cool.
Discard 1, send a horse from deck to grave.
Yeah. Right, it happened. Almost.
That. King Sark. Send another one.
Yep.
Going to send Klebsnef.
Mm-hmm.
Special summon Klebsnef and Seti. Overlay these two. Summon Vampire.
Yep.
Summon Vampire effect.
Each mill 4.
Each mill 4.
Card top.
Go to tap.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Let me take happy. Can't do that. So we will enter battle.
Sure.
Vampire into him, happy into him, and pass turn.
Trophy. Standby. Main phase. Um. Big thing. Activate tip 2 special.
Yep.
Effect 2 discard and add field spell.
Yep.
Move battle, skip battle, pass turn.
Draw for turn. Stand by into main.
First action in main phase.
Okay. Oh, my first action?
Yeah, you have first action.
Okay. I am going to move 1 for us each mill 4.
Sure.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
It's treated as a level 8.
Yes. Any quick effects on res?
No.
Effect Sinopios to banish these 2 for cost and special himself.
Okay.
Effect chain 1, chain 2, chain 3.
Okay.
He's going to target himself. If he leaves the field, he will be banished.
Okay.
That was chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. This guy is going to banish his cost and bring himself back.
Okay.
And he's going to bring himself back.
Okay.
Effect on summon to quick synchro.
Okay.
Effect on summon to banish all cards on the field.
Yep.
Effect of Sinopios because he was banished to banish him for cost and get himself back to hand.
Okay.
Effect of him because he was banished to banish and special himself.
Okay.
And then on summon, I will banish a fish. I will add a fish, then banish fish.
Okay.
I'm missing the other dude. Add fish. Banish fish. Make it.
Set 1, pass for turn.
Cover top. Draw turn.
Yep.
Draw, standby.
Yep.
Effect special.
Yep.
Effect special.
Yep.
Effect special.
Yep.
Effect special.
Yeah.
Now I have too many monsters. I don't have monsters on them.
Good.
Pop. Effect to banish these two pasta special.
Yep.
Chain 1, target himself. Chain 2 will banish for Costa special.
Yep.
Add fish, banish fish.
Yep.
Thinking on banish. Heal special, heal special. Yeah, we'll banish him. Effect to banish and add his effect to hand.
Yep.
Oh, I missed that. Normal summon?
Yep.
No effect.
Yep. Pass turn.
Yeah, move battle, skip battle pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Standby mains.
And standby, effect special back.
Yeah.
Effect special back.
Yep.
Oh, I missed the dude. Oh, sad.
Pass turn.
Draw.
Yep.
Draw, standby main.
Yep.
Effect special by banishing.
Yep.
Battle phase.
Yep. Yep.
Eric was probably the worst matchup we could have gotten using banished cards on a deck that likes to send to the grave. Either way, we fought Sword Soul and was able to push through Shifter taking a win, but lost to Raid Raptors going 1-2 this week. What can I say? I don't really know how Raid Raptors work. But before we sign off, we have OTS to open.
Okay, another tournament, another 1-3, and another single OTS pack. One of these days, we will get at least top 3 at our locals, and we will bring home more OTS packs to open. But for now, it is just the single one. The rare goes into the back. We get Silent Mining, Magic Spectre Tempest, and DDD High Wave King Caesar. Well,
Take bars, little man.